Okay, in this video, we have a circle with a central angle, which is this angle here, BOD. We have a circle that has an inscribed angle. Remember, that means the vertex is on the circumference. That's angle BCD. And we have a circle that has a circumscribed angle. That's the angle where the vertex is outside the circle, and that would be angle BAD. Okay, and we're going to actually try to find those angles plus a couple of other things like some of the arcs that are involved. All right, so let's start right off the bat with BOD. Let's find this angle, BOD. Now, one thing that we know about a circumscribed angle, right, is that the vertex forms two tangent lines with the circle. And when it does, it forms a perpendicular to the center of the circle. So you'll notice that both of these are perpendicular to the center of the circle. And because it's perpendicular, we're forming a kite, a four-sided figure called a kite. Okay? Now, one of the properties of a kite is that opposite angles in an inscribed quadrilateral are supplementary. Okay, so let me just say that again. So opposite angles, this is finding number one, by the way. So let's go up here. Opposite angles are supplementary, which means that it equals 180 degrees, right? So if that's true, we know that the opposite angle from BOD is BAD. So opposite there, which would mean that BOD is equal to 140 degrees. And we know that because 40 degrees plus our unknown angle is equal to 180. Subtract from both sides and you get 140 degrees. So our first answer is done. Okay, now we're going to start building on that information and find other angles as well. What else do we know? BOD is also what they call a central angle. And one of the things that we know about central angles is that the arc that they describe is equal to the same thing. All right, so this angle BOD, this is number 2 now. Angle BOD, the measure of angle BOD, that's what the little m means, is equal to the measure of the arc that it describes. In this case, it would be arc BD. Okay? Since we know that the measure of BOD is 140, then the measure of arc BD is also 140, which actually was number 3, right? So we know that the measure of arc BD is also equal to 140 degrees. Now, what else do we know? We can also find something about an inscribed angle. Let's look at our inscribed angle. And one of our inscribed angle is BCD. Number 2, right? Oh, I should have. That should be number 3. I'll make this number 3 up here, and make this number 2 down here. Sorry about that. We know that an inscribed angle is half of the arc that it describes, right? So we know that inscribed angle is equal to 1/2 the arc that it describes, okay? Now, in this case, we know that BCD will be equal to 1/2 BD, or, yeah, the arc BD. Let's just substitute. We know that 1/2 of BD, or 1/2 of 140 degrees, is equal to 70 degrees. So angle BCD is equal to 70 degrees. All right, see how we're doing? We're just building on information that we find from previous things. So number 1, number 2, and then number 3. Now let's look at what else can we find here? Let's look at number 4. Where's A? There we go. A, B, O. Well, that's actually a definition, wasn't it? We know that tangent lines, so number 4, tangent lines form perpendicular to the center. This is the symbol for perpendicular to center of circle. And we know that perpendicular lines are 90 degrees. So let's just go ahead and put that in there. All right, there's our 90-degree angle. Now, finally, we have to find angle CBO. This one's a little trickier. We know that this line here, ABC, is a straight line. And it looks like 3 different angles make up that straight line, right? ABO plus angle CBO is what we're looking for, plus angle CBE equals 180 degrees. And again, that's because straight lines form 180 degrees. We know 2 of those, so we're just going to solve for our unknown one, okay? So we're going to say ABO is 90 plus our unknown plus 75 is equal to 180. We're going to get X plus, add the 2 like terms, 165 degrees is equal to 180. X is equal to 15 degrees. So there is our final unknown that we're looking for. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. You just have to use the relationships between central, inscribed, and circumscribed angles and build on the information that you have with the correct reasoning, okay? I hope this was helpful to you.